Come on. Hey, check, check, check. We are testing the stream out here at the Crosse Speedway as we are getting ready to rock and roll with the qualifying. Looks good, guys? Alright, cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying it. It looks great. We will probably start this up in about 15 minutes. So just stick and stay. We'll have qualifying going in just a few moments.
Jake's out of La Crosse, Minnesota, sponsored by Chalmers Painting and the 2003 Acura CL. Hoka Co-op is also on that car. He's tied with Chris Larson in the early going for the point lead. And a 17.031. Man, that's a good way to set the bar fast and consistent. Next up, the number 12 Advantage Auto Savage 2001 Pontiac Grand Am. Tomah, Wisconsin's Al Bartles, racing on the quarter-mile track for over 30 years now. Al Bartles in the straight stock this year, 6-cylinder, also running a minivan and anything else you could throw his way. 18286, nice to see the Paninsky clan in full force this evening. He's got a lot of onions on that hot dog. Man, oh man, oh man. I got some Tums to throw down his way later on. Second time around for Al Bartles, just about three-wheeling and around turn 4. It's going to be a 17.951. 17.951. Billy Doc Niles, why do we qualify all these cars?
All right, what we do with qualifying is everybody takes their time lap, and this sets the lineups for tonight. It sets your heat race lineups and sets your feature lineup. So it's pretty good. It's pretty important that you want to lay down the best lap possible so you can get a good starting spot.
Next car out, the number 83 Poor Folk Primitives 2003 Acura TL from Lisbon, Wisconsin. Justin DeLapp Sr. just picked up his first ever feature win at the Crosse Speedway last night. Kingsway Fellowship Church, Prime Modern Therapeutic Massage, Jano Collectibles, Oops, Saloon and Grill, Games for Us, No Limits Motorsports, and DeLapp Motorsports, 17.956, 17.956, one of the most positive individuals you will see on social media when he talks about racing. Next out, that is a brand new street stock. The 21P features Sports Bar and Grill Ford Fusion out of La Crosse, Wisconsin. Scott Pataska. Man, is that a sharp-looking street stock? Of course, related to 2480, 2480. Watching that back end bobble a little bit. That back tire, matter of fact, the back left tire lifted off the ground in turn 1, which is kind of odd. It's all right. He's going to get that thing in shape. 19.431, 19.431. Nice looking ride, Mr. Pataska. Off in a burst of smoke comes the number 98 of Matt Bornheimer. Matt Bornheimer in the Chevy. Bornheimer 4th in points on the season. He is tied for 4th with Keith Larson. $17.826. Boy, look at him get on that front tire. There goes a brake pad in turn 1. Bornheimer's 4th in points in the minivans. He's not in the top 5 yet for street stocks. But man, is he working that front end. 18.506, 18.506. Next up, the number 80 is West Salem, Wisconsin's Rob Schleifer. Rob Schleifer won a heat race his last time out here at the La Crosse Speedway. Not sure why he's got ski racks / luggage racks on the top. Maybe that's some kind of new weight differential we don't know about. Top 5 in street stocks: Jake Chalmers, Chris Larson, Dan Fry, Skylar Posance, and Zach Leach. I saw all of them here tonight. Of course, we've already seen Jake Chalmers qualify, and he currently has quick time. Schleifer's second time around is going to be an 18.172. 18.172. The second of 3 21s that we have. This is the FTC Farms Ford Fusion out of Bangor, Wisconsin, Ryan Rasmussen. Ryan Rasmussen, sponsored by Turnmeyer Auto Repair and Iron Ram Fabrication. Turnmeyer's right down there at Bangor as well. $46, 27.46. Again, the new entry is Ryan Rasmussen out of Bangor. 21 is the lucky number here at the Speedway this year. The only division that has 3 of the same number. First time out, he'll get the tricks on that car down pat. 21.79, 21.79. Next out in the Pontiac Grand Prix, the number 28 from Westby, Wisconsin, that's Justin Erdman. He's been here off and on over the past 2 or 3 years. Justin Erdman. Erdman's first time around in his Pontiac is an 18.390. 18.390. 15 more Auto Value Street Stocks remaining to qualify tonight. That's going to be a stealthy feature. 18.731. 18.731. Next out to qualify is the 94 SBR Engineering 98 Ford Taurus out of York, Wisconsin. Steve Brazda. Herb's Repair, EPR, No Limits Motorsports. There's 4 of them here tonight of the No Limits Motorsports. Brazda, the championship crew chief for John Aaron back in 2014 and 15. He was John Aaron's crew chief for 18 years. He's got the same paint style that John Aaron carried, of course, John Gray and black. Brazda kicking it into shape on a turn 4. 18.249. So pretty much times are level across the board as we bring out the number 42 Pontiac Grand Prix. La Crosse, Wisconsin's Chris Larson, who is tied with Jake Chalmers for the point lead. Primarily the same car that he had last year, except the hood. Next time for Chris Larson. Does a nice job of taking command of turn 4. 17.347. 17.347. Number 27, Erdman's Auto Body, 93 Buick Century, Winona, Wisconsin's Alex Leach. I had to take a picture of that car down to the pits. I like that. Sponsors include on Mr. Leach's flashy looking ride. 17.748. Auto Center Towing. Boondocks Repair. Grandma and Grandpa Inglet. Mom and Dad thanks Norton. And J-Note Collectibles as he slows down around turn 2. Oh goodness, I hope he's not got something wrong as he still has a lap to go. Wendy, what it was his foot fell off the accelerator. See, what, are you buying that? Okay, I'm buying that. He's still under power. We just won't mention that last lap. Alex Leach down below. Next up, the number 33 Pony Motors Pontiac Grand Prix. He's been working on this all week and updating people on Facebook. The number 33 of Mike Heyer out of Winona. You might remember Mike in the pickup truck here the last year and a half. Anova Furnishings and the Shed sponsoring that car. 17.935. 17.935. New car on top the leaderboard. Chris Larson now currently has unofficial fast time on the Tobacco Outlet Plus Grocery Scoring Tower. Second time around for Mike Heyer. 17.784. 17.784. Next up, the number 22, 2004 Pontiac Grand Dam out of Buffalo City, Wisconsin. Skylar Skiller Posance. 10th place in 2018 La Crosse Street Stock Points. His favorite song. Oh, now that tire's not supposed to be doing that. That almost broke right off in turn 4. Fishing in the dark by the Nitty Gritty Band, but right now he's concerned with that back tire. I feel an imminent tire change happening in his near future. Let's see if it holds on. That is not called camber, ladies and gentlemen. That is called broke. Next out, 06 J-Note Collectibles Chevy Malibu coming out of Winona, Minnesota. That's Zach Leach. Auto Center Towing, CB Shop, Mark's Hot Water Pressure Washing, Boondocks Repair, Epic Media, Grandma and Grandpa Inglet, and he said thanks, Alex. No mention of Mom down there, though. 18 flat. 18.000 for Alex Leach. A little bit too close to the wall there on a turn 2 in qualifying. Second time around, 18.370, a little bit slower for Zach Leach. The number 10 is the Auto Center Towing Ford Taurus of Adam Kit Kat Curley. Calls himself Kit Kat. Adam Curley in the 10 car. 3 new street stocks with us tonight. Love it. This class is just growing ever so much. 19841. Trying to see what that is on the hood of his car. It looks like a My Little Pony. Wendy Leaps, you can see better than me. Is that a My Little Pony on top of his car? That is. So you could tell I have grandchildren that I knew that was My Little Pony. Which one it was, I'm not going to reveal. It's like 6 of them all have names. The number 24, the Shed 2004 Ford Taurus out of Rochester, Minnesota, Spencer Splatter Nevinger. That's it. He put his own nickname there. I didn't do that. JNC, We Buy Auto Junk is his primary sponsor. 2824, 2824. Probably the quietest straight stock we have out there. It's maybe the first race for Nevinger this season. I'm not remembering him being out here the past couple of weeks. Next up to qualify, the 31 No Limits Motorsports 2002 Acura TL Type S. Winona, Minnesota's Cheeto, Clayton Hessig. Clayton Hessig, sponsored by J&O Collectibles, Epic Media, and Boondocks Repair. Cheeto was 17,763. Got about 6 more auto value street stocks left to qualify. Cheeto almost slipped up and banged a tire in turn 2. $19,313 for Cheeto, Clayton Hessig. Next out is the number 61. Now, this is going to be Cheeto's van, but Matt Drazkowski will be powering the Steiny's Bar minivan tonight out of Winona, Minnesota. $21,320. Matt Drazkowski was the head coach for Winona High School's wrestling team for 8 years. Nearly lost his life in a scooter accident back in 1987. Great individual. Talked to him at the Crosse Speedway last night. He junked his car, broke the gas tank. So he'll be powering Cheeto's minivan in the street stocks tonight. 2347. Next out, Sport of Wisconsin's Andy Feldkamp in the 93, 2 times in a row now that he's come out sponsorless, but usually is a contender. It's like Turnmeyer Auto has finally jumped on board for Andy Feldkamp. Turnmeyer, great family in the area. Squealing around turn 4, his second qualifying time is an 18.345. 18.345. So that's Matt Drazkowski's car. His son Tristan will be driving it tonight since Tristan got pile driven into the turn 4 wall at Toma last night. Steiny's Bar 2004 Pontiac Grand Am, first time around, a 17.742. Midwest Bonding, Harris HVAC and Refrigeration, M. Vogel Enterprises sponsoring that car. So that is Draz Jr. Couple of good times, 17.861 is 17.861 for Draz Jr. Next up, also from Winona, the number 21 DZR Racing 2003 Acura TL Type S. Just across the river, that's Cameron Riggs, Draz Enterprises. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Option Plus Home Care, and Red Box Plus. His first time was a 17.357. 17.357 for Cameron Riggs. It's like we have one more left to qualify, another No Limits Motorsports entry. Want to remind you kids, we do have pre-race kids rides tonight. Cameron Riggs next time is a 17.994. Pre-race kids rides, if you want to hop in a race car tonight, you're going to be signing up in the concession building, the souvenir trailer here pretty soon. If you're between the ages of 6 and 12, you're going to be signing up at the souvenir stand. Next up, the number 13 No Limits Motorsports Pontiac Grand Am. Boondocks Repair is on that car. It's Smalls, Jonathan Burbach with a 17.979. 17.979, also from Winona. Larson's quick time is a 16.866. Looks like that's going to be untouched this evening. Of course, it's all unofficial as of right now. Small's next time around is an 18.222. 18.222. So unofficially, your quick time qualifier for the Auto Value Straight Stocks will be with a 16.866. One of the three Larsons. This one would be Chris. Auto Value Hobby Stocks are going to group qualify one big melee of action track quarter mile vehicles down below. They're going to start things over the 29 of Adam Moore. The 2 is Bill Schott. Driving Mike Krieger's 34 tonight is Jason Stark. The 7, Lindsay Chalet. The 46 is Raymond Hardy. Or, excuse me, Caleb Hardy. Just talked about his dad last night. He was racing. Brandon Gallagher with the 5. The 8 ball is racing Jason Bolster. Dan Secor in the 42/77, and 00 is Tom Farah. Caleb Hardy has a 12-point lead over Jason Bolster. Taylor Dobbs third. Taylor not with us this evening. Followed by Brandon Gallagher and Alex Root. So Brandon and Alex not here tonight. Brandon can actually move up about 2 slots in the point standings. Everybody's on the clock. Oh, watch out. Back straightaway. Lindsay Chalet, you're not supposed to be facing that way. Lindsay Chalet facing the wrong way behind the grandstands. Look at that in the pink sweatshirt. She knows who I'm talking about. So we're going to get Lindsay Chalet straightened out as she's facing the wrong way. That is Mark Chalet's wife. And Mark was being so kind to Billy Doc Niles. As we were leaving the racetrack, Mark Chalet was actually walking his wife around the quarter mile, showing her the exact line she should drive.
I believe his exact word.
That is love.
His exact words were, "I'm going to show her how to take the corners here," as she gets moving right now. Safety vehicles checking out the track, and we'll be back to group qualifying here momentarily. Right now, Caleb Hardy with the fast lap.
All right, so we are back. Green flag's going to fly. Single file group qualifying one more time. Again, Adam Moore is back tonight. Bill Schott is back tonight in the 2 car. Jason Stark is in the 34. Dan Secor the 77. And it's going to be Adam Moore. All the Thunders are out tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lindsay Chalet and almost in the turn 2 tires. Group qualifying, you don't have to stay out if you don't want to. You can watch the scoreboard, look for the top 5 fast times. If you think that's going to be good enough, you can actually stay exactly where you're at. And right now, Jason Stark's got fast time in the red 34. Tom Farah looks like he's had enough for the time being. Adam Moore currently second fastest. Hardy third fastest. Gallagher fourth. And Secor still in the top 5. So Jason Stark has had enough. Caleb Hardy, Jason Bolster, Dan Secor, Brandon Gallagher, Adam Moore, and Lindsay Chalet. And we may have some good news right here for these stocks here. So we'll get you the official times here in just a moment. Again, if you're going to be doing the kids' rides in the stock car tonight, you've got to sign up in the souvenir trailer. If you're between 6 and 12, you must be signing up in the souvenir trailer. Just got word that Jason Stark just broke the track record into the hobby stocks. Jason Stark just broke the track record in hobby stocks running Mike Krieger's car tonight. And we're going to get you what that time was here. Dan Linehan held that track record since 1999. 15:806 is the new track record. Wow, Jason Stark taking the night off of running his late model and his sportsman, and he shatters Dan Linehan's time. You know, as long as I've been here, Billy Doc Niles, I don't think I've seen someone break a track record that's been held that long.
No, I think the only one that's longer would be the old Dick Trickle record from the CWRA way back in 1989. So congratulations to Stark on breaking one of the long-standing records we've had here. And we'll see how he holds up when it comes to the heats and the features later tonight.
All right, kids, here's a change. If you want to ride in a stock car tonight, come up here in the tower, climb the back ladder, and we're going to have you sign up here in the announcer's tower. Again, if you're going to do kids' rides, if you're between 6 and 12, come sign up here in the announcer's tower. Group qualifying for the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Grand National Sportsman. The Great Green Miller Machine, Mandy Eckelberg, right down in front of you in the Moxies. Number 68, Jesse Green out of Eau Claire is going to join her in the 2017 Chevy Camaro. Jeff Thompson piled it up in the front straight wall last week in the 2018 Chevrolet Camaro, and he'll be joined by this 75 that's for the 1969 Ford Fiesta out of Bangor. Wow, Fur's actually running 2 weeks in a row. Wow.
That's impressive for him. He must not have had anything to do tonight. Either that or he wanted to stay out of the June Dairy Days beer tent.
Again, if you want to ride in a stock car tonight, line up behind the announcer tower, climb the stairs, we'll get you signed up. Jeff Thompson currently holds fast time, 21.809 at 89.9 mph. Berg second, followed by Eckelberg and Green.
Hey, Dan, while we have a second, let's give a shout out to our buddy down in Florida, Rich Garbers, the beer man. Looking forward to Oktoberfest, buddy. We're looking forward to seeing you too come the first week in October.
Jeff Thompson still holding court in session number 1 with a 21.809. Thompson 03 MBM Logistics Camaro, sponsored by J&L Collectibles, the Glaff Carver, Jeff Martin Construction, Smiley's Repair, Epic Media, and Weir's Machine. Justin Berg, second fastest currently, the 75 Redneck Express Ford Fiesta. Village Inn Overtime Pub, Bangor Lanes, Augie's Bar and Grill, and Nick's Bar, and Weir's Machine. Jesse Green, currently third fastest, the number 29 Water Source Heating and Cooling Camaro, Badger Cleaning, Warner Electric, Jelson's Auto Service, and the Wheelhouse. Mark Chalet, currently fourth fastest in the 13, the Screamin' Demon Chevy Monte Carlo, sponsored by Hubert's Auto Care Center and Hubert's Liners. That was session number 1.
Check out session number 2. All 3 of our feature winners from the first 3 weeks are in this one. This ought to be some fast times right here, Dan.
Sportsman points being led by the Pink Panther, Brian Hesselberg. He's the first one out in the 5. Tom Lethe is second, followed by Sam Niles, Jeff Thompson, Chris Scrady. The Pink Panther, Brian Hesselberg, got a Bangor. That's a 2018 Dodge Challenger. Right behind him is the orange 97 I8WW Direct 2015 Chevy Camaro. Johnny G. John Grosskopf tossed his car in the turn 4 wall last week. He's in his backup car. Drive a little bit old school tonight. Yep. Iron Physique Gym is the sponsor on the 85. The 39 right behind him is Henry Vian in his 99 Chevy Monte. Tom Lethe, the 50 Nick's Bar 95 Chevy Monte Carlo. The 21, the Vault 2004 Taurus of Chris Scrady. The 28, Coney Island 2010 Dodge Challenger. That is Holman's Sam Niles. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on the green. Chris Webber currently has fast time, 21.505 at 91.235 mile per hour. Tom Lethe's chopping at the bit. He's right behind him. Thompson's now third. Hesselberg now jumps into second. Lethe back to third. Thompson fourth. Scrady in the top 5.
Scrady been slowly getting that car faster each week as he's been working on it. A new car to him with a crate motor, so some new things to him that he's been working on.
Chris Webber a little bit faster, now has a 21.461, 21.461, and he just topped that 3 times in a row, a 21.312. 21.312 for Webber, then it's Lethe, Hesselberg, Thompson, and Scrady holding down the top 5. Couple of minutes left in group qualifying session number 2 for the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Grand National Sportsman. Hesselberg's had enough, Weber's had enough. Again, these guys can follow along on that Tobacco Plus Grocery scoring tower in turn 1 if they feel they're going to be pretty content with their times after 2 or 3 laps. Why waste the rubber? May as well park it and see what happens later on. Still out is Vian, Lethe, Scrady, and Niles. Henry Vian, new to the Sportsman's ranks this year in the number 39 99 Chevy Monte, right down in front of you. Again, if you're between the ages of 6 and 12 and would like to ride in a stock car tonight, come up here to the announcer's tower. We'll get you signed up. Again, if you're between the ages of 6 and 12, whether you've done it or not, come up to the scoring tower and we will get you signed up for your chance to ride in a stock car. Moms and dads and aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, make sure you got your cameras ready, because that is a picture you're going to want to take when they get in and the smiles they have when they get out. Always nice to see. After unofficial qualifying for the Sportsman, Chris Webber, your quick timer, 21.312. Tom Lethe second, Brian Hesselberg third, Jeff Thompson fourth, Chris Scady fifth. Rounding on the order, Justin Berg sixth, Sam Niles seventh, Mandy Eckelberg eighth, Henry Vian ninth, Jesse Green 10th, Johnny Grosskopf 11th, and Mark Chalet 12th. Matter of fact, Henry Vian stayed out there those last 2 laps. He gained 2 spots in qualifying. So that's why one of these drivers will stay out there until that flag flies and that 7-minute time span has been let to expire. Tobacco Plus Grocery NASCAR late models are going to be qualifying single car, 2 laps. Top 5 points look like this. Nick Panitsky, followed by Steve Carlson, Jeff Hartington, Jacob Gady, Brad Powell, and Brent Kirshner. Powell and Kirshner are tied for 5th. And Billy Doc, we're going to see a big change in the point standings tonight as Jacob Gady is not here, so he will slip out of the top 4. Panitsky, Carlson, Partington, Powell, and Kirshner are going to be your top 4, no matter really what happens tonight. But who fills that number 5 spot is anybody's question right now.
Nah, I'm just a small-town pizza lawyer, but it's still a pizza, even if it's wrapped in over 3.5 feet of bacon.
Objection! I may be a medium-sized county pizza litigator, but all I see is bacon, bacon, bacon. Where's the pizza?
It's right there.
As a big city pizza judge, if there's one thing I know, it's pizza. And that's pizza.
With a bunch of bacon on it.
Get a Little Caesars large bacon wrap deep dish pizza for just $12. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza.
The weather is warmed up and the fishing season is off to a great start. Get your season started with a visit to Ace Sportsland, Ace of La Crosse in the Shelby Mall. Ace features rods and reels from Daiwa, from $12.99 for the beginner to $169 for the pro. Spinning reels like the Sweetfire, Strike Force, or Revros, or bait casting reels like the Tatula series. Plus, check out complete rod and reel combos from Daiwa. So put more fish in your boat this spring with Daiwa rods and reels from Ace of La Crosse, Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall.
The car a little bit, tried to climb the wall right there where it says La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway.
Wagner's first time, a 23.23 at 96.5 mph.
One thing you'll see with these late models is it's going to be a kind of a slower time on the first lap to get some heat in them tires. They'll pick up anywhere from 0.3 to 0.5 a second a lap.
Wagner a lot better, 20.069 at 97.7 mile per hour. Next, late model to qualify, the number 18E, Bob's Bar 2019 Chevy Impala out of Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. That's Stitch, Mike Eady. The Dugout 47, Cratchy's BP, Portage Sign and Design, and Eady Construction. First time around for Mike. He is a 23.47. Last week, all 6 that were in the Budweiser Dash were under 20 seconds. Wonder if that's going to repeat itself.
You know, we got kind of a cooler night, but it's also a humid night, so it's kind of got drivers kind of playing with their tires and with their carburetors, getting the jets right.
80's second time is a 21.58 at 97.3 mile per hour. Next out, took last weekend off to help a couple of drivers down to the pits. The number 21 Reedy Concrete Construction 2019 Chevy SS out of Homan, Wisconsin, Ty Reedy, also sponsored by Carlson Design. Ty's first time. Second fastest, 21.51 at 21.51. The time to beat Jeremy Wagner has a 0.69.
Ty running a part-time schedule, finished a top 5, solid top 5 his last time out, and I believe he won a feature. Was it last year or 2 years ago?
Well, here we go. There's the first 19-second lap, 19.976. Ty Reedy currently has quick time with a lot of late models to go. Next out, here is your point leader, former track champion, the number 22 Mountain Dew Ice 2019 Chevy SS. Lonsdale, Minnesota's Nick Panitsky. Rich Voldy Construction, Cooley Region Diesel Repair, Mountain Dew Amp, Game Fuel, and Frog Racing on that car. Panitsky, third fastest on his first lap, 20.084, 20 years 084. Billy, I don't think that's going to stay.
Yeah, I don't think Ty Reedy's time is going to stay either. You're looking at probably a good high 19.7, a low 19.8 right here.
Panitsky, quick time, 19.796, 19.796, 99.11 mile per hour. Next out is the number 33 DriveUltra.org 2019 Chevy, La Crosse, Wisconsin's always in the hunt, Matt Henderson. KQEG TV 23 ended up in the emergency room last Saturday night with a bad mouth infection that left him from racing. Matt Henderson, 20.088, 20.088. Was nice to see Matt in the June Dairy Days parade today. I got to announce that for KQEG TV. Matt said he's all feeling a whole lot better than he did last week.
Had a nice talk with Matt. They think they figured out some of their handling issues, and his times are showing it tonight so far.
Henderson, second fastest, 19.891, 19.891. Next to qualify, the number 50 Epic Media 2017 Chevy out of West Salem, Wisconsin, Mike Carlson. Gordon Epping CPA, Carlson Designs, Wibke Fur and Trading Company, Newey's Vogue Bar and Grill. I always want to say North Star because that's what it used to be. Sixth fastest for Carlson, 23:07. So out of the first 6 cars, 3 of them are already under 20 seconds.
And Carlson is one of the more consistent drivers around here. Usually by the end of the season, he's somewhere in the top 3 to 5. Always tough to deal with when it comes feature time.
Mike Carlson musters up a 4th fastest time of 20:039. Down below, one of the only Toyotas in the entire late model ranks, the number 51 Feature Sports Bar and Grill of West Salem 2018 Toyota. Out of Homeland, Wisconsin, Justin Mulliken. Architectural Metal Specialist, Moxie's Restaurant, Sporta Dental Center, Scenic Concepts, and Bubba's Meats. Mulliken, 7th fastest out of 7, 26:59. He's really going to have to pick up the pace.
Mulliken racing out of the Eckelberg Racing Stable. One of the most improved drivers of the whole class last year. Expected big things out of him this year, but they just haven't found the speed to begin the season.
Mulliken's going to stay right where he is at 7th. 23:67. Quick time is Nick Panitsky. The time to beat a 19:796. Good to see this young man back again. The number 53 Crest Precast Concrete 2018 Chevy Monte Carlo. He's been out the past couple of weeks. The number 53 of Ryan Brown out of La Crosse. Sports Hub, Brian Olson Construction, Apple Village Liquors, Zenke Incorporated, Gino Collectibles, and Dark Horse Motorsports. Ryan Brown, 21.431, 21.431. Where's that Ryan Brown fan base at?
I see his.
There they are.
There they are. His wife is my pharmacist, by the way. Steadily improving since he started racing in the late model class 2 years ago. Picked up his first win not too long ago.
Brown will stay 8th fastest, a little bit quicker that time, 29.25, a 29.25 for Ryan Brown. Down below, the double nickel belongs to the Gordon Epping CPA 2017 Ford Fusion. That's West Salem, Wisconsin's Tom Carlson, GM and Carlson Designs, on the man that never stops smiling.
Tom took a bunch of years off from racing.
Tom 8th fastest, 25.93, 25.93.
He took a bunch of years off of racing. He was definitely a competitor on the old Artco circuit, a 2-time Oktoberfest champion, and was competitive here at the La Crosse Fairground Speedway for quite a few years. Took some years off, came back, and found his love for racing again.
Just can't find the speed this year. 7th fastest, 23.05, 23.05. Currently running in 2nd place in points, multi-track championships for that young man out there. The number 66, Wilson Oil Company 2019 Chevy, West Salem's King of the Short Track, Steve Carlson. Gordon Epping CPA, Graph Electric, Butch's Slot Car Bodies, and Johnny's Hobbies sponsoring that car. Steve Carlson, 8th fastest, 23.11. His car stalled in practice.
Yeah,
they were walking it back to the pits.
They had issues on the last practice session, and they were hoping to find some more speed out of that. Usually by feature time, they're pretty fast, but they're looking for more speed here at qualifying.
Had a good run out for turn 4 that time. Only 7th fastest for Steve Carlson, 21.59, 21.59. 3 mile per hour slower than Nick Panitsky. Next up, the 86 Feature Sports Bar and Grill of Home in 2018 Chevy Double S out of West Salem, Wisconsin. The underdog, Jonathan Eckelberg. Pabst Blue Ribbon, of course. Festival Foods, Legacy Painting and Sandblasting. Moxie's, Napa of West Salem. Bubba's Meats, KQ98, Sporta Dental Clinic, and Wine Sitters. 11th fastest for Eckelberg, 21.656.
The underdog with a bad crash the middle of last year picked up this car halfway through the season.
Ackelberg remains 11th fastest, 21.301, 21.301. Not a bad run for our next driver. Third place finish last weekend in the feature. The Partington Racing 2019 Chevy Double S out of Farmington, Minnesota. Driving Susie, that's Jeff Partington. Partington 11th fastest, 21.085, 21.085. What a run he had last weekend.
Yeah, career best finish in third place. He got out to a pretty big lead, and then in 10 laps, Paninsky swallowed him up and Carlson swallowed him up, but still a solid run, career best finish. Looking for more out of this guy after last week.
10th fastest for Partington, 10th fastest, 25.63, 25.63. To the top of the board we go, the 03 Creative Screen Print 2018 Chevy. Out of Coon Valley, Wisconsin, that's Squirt Adam Degenhardt. Degenhardt Garage, CPL Services, Outdoor Services, Glass on Wheels, and Goldbeck Towing sponsoring the 03 of Degenhardt. 9th fastest right out of the chute, 23.08, 23.08. Adam Degenhardt, 9th fastest.
Degenhardt, another one of those consistent competitors. You're usually going to find him somewhere in the top 7 or 8. Hard luck last week, didn't even get out of the box, got done practicing and loaded her up.
Well, right now he's in the 6-for-6 dash. That's a 20.064, 20.064, 5th fastest. Down below, that's the number 1, the Golf Club at Cedar Creek 2017 Chevy out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, Mr. Com Cole Howland. First Business Solutions, Tootis Bar Lawn Keepers, AJ's Hot Tubs, Remax Realty, Catherine Howland, Kishon Sons Electric, and Pops Tire. Cole Howland out of the chute, 10th fastest, 23.14, 23.14. Only 3 cars have qualified under 20 seconds, Billy. We thought it was going to be about 7 or 8 of them.
We still got a few fast guys left to go here. Howland having one of his best years last year, 6 fast times in a row and a feature win. See what he does here.
Cole Howland, 3rd fastest, 19.934, 19.934 for Cole Howland. That puts him in the Bud Dash. Next up, the number 6, Randy Humfeld, 5-Star Telecom 2017 powered Chevy. He's out of Chaseburg, Wisconsin. Johnny's Hobbies and Pedretti Crop Insurance. Adam Degenhardt's on the bubble to make the Bud Dash right now. Randy Humfeld is right there. He's only 10th fastest, 22.15. 0.02 of a second will get him into the top 6.
Humfeld once again was on top of the leaderboard for one of our practice sessions earlier today. Looking to turn that into a fast qualifying effort here.
Randy Humfeld, 5th fastest, 19.977, 19.977. Mike Carlson's now in the bubble for the dash. Heat race winner from last year, 2016 NASCAR Wayland, Wisconsin Rookie of the Year. Sponsored by Jay Buckley Baseball Tours. The number 7 2017 Chevy is Don Thunder Turner. Vector Motors, Cooley Region Land Surveyors, J-Line Design Race Wraps, and Kickapoo Dairy. Turner 15th fastest, 21.288, 21.288.
Has there ever been a 72-year-old Rookie of the Year?
Dick Trickle was close.
He's 48.
Nick Paninsky still has fast time, 19.796. 2 to go. 3 to go, that is. Turner remains 15th fastest, 21.148, 21.148. Next out, 2-time Sportsman Track Champion, the 8C Clements Automotive 2019 Chevy Monty. Out of West End, Wisconsin, the Ka-Chow, number 8, Nick Clements. Interstate Roofing, Genzi's Game Day Pub, Johnny's Hobbies, U.S. Bank, The Vault, and A1 Advanced Pumping. 11th fastest for Mr. Clemens, 23.00, 96.6 mile per hour.
I got a question for you, Dan. Do you think he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan?
No, he's a big Packer fan. That was his wife's choice.
Oh, okay. Just checking. That creamsicle color is pretty cool.
Nick Clements is in the 6 for 6 dash, 19.939. 19.939. Randy Humfeld's on the bubble. Next up, the 92 Lacrosse Sportsman Champ 2006 NASCAR Farewell 150 winner, 2012 ASA Midwest Tour winner in Iowa. The Honey Badger, Brent Kirschner in the City Auto Sales 2019 Chevy, also sponsored by TSK Auto Service. Kirschner, 13th fastest, 23.13, 23.13.
This is the mythical new car he talked about all of last year. Just brought it out for the Frostbuster. It's, whoa, smoke! Something wrong with Kirschner as he goes into 3 and 4. He's leaking something.
Oh, here we go! Missed the wall. Nice save, Kirschner. Nice save.
Something was leaking across as he went into turn 3 and 4 out of the back of that car. Looks like the 14 car got into it in his lap because he's got damage to the back of his car. We were watching. Yeah, he backed into the wall.
Bad news for Steve Bachman, next to qualify, coming off of his first heat race win ever in a late model last week. And how about that? Damage before you even get a chance to race. Kirschner, by the way, was 13th fastest, 23.13.
Don't know what happened to the Kirschner car. We'll try and get word on that, but he leaked.
Sounds like something was being spilled as he was heading into turn 3. Our award-winning Tri-State Safety crew is going to go out and check that out. What a tough break for Brent Kirschner right off the bat in qualifying, and a tougher break for Steve Bachman, who before he even gets a chance to qualify has to assess damage. So your top 6 currently that would make the Bud Dash: Nick Panitsky, Matt Henderson second fastest. Hey, I tell you what, the people up the United Auto Supply Chalet, Bond Drywall's got to like where your driver, Matt Henderson, and he's second fastest in qualifying. Matt will be up there signing autographs here later tonight. Cole Hamilton currently 3rd, Nick Clements 4th, Ty Reedy 5th, and Randy Humfeld 6th. So we will have an abrupt end to sportsman qualifying as Kirschner only gets the 1 lap. And unfortunately, Bachman does not get to qualify. You hate seeing him wheel that thing back to the pit stall, but Billy Doc, let's hope it's just cosmetic.
Yeah, hopefully they can get that fixed and get him back out for heat race action tonight. Nothing you want to see, and there was absolutely nothing he could have done there. They sent him out for his lap. He didn't know that Kirschner had leaked fluids onto the track, and unfortunately he got into them, and you see the result there. Hey, well, we got a minute
Sweet
here.
potato fries, cheese curds, and our own baked beans and coleslaw. Watch for ribs and chicken on select days. Big Boar is back at George and Gillette, and still a delicious mouthful.
Yeah! You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
Spring has sprung, the grass is riz, and Big Boar Food Truck is back in biz. Yes, the Northside Food Truck at George and Gillette Street is back in business. Stop by for lunch or dinner, enjoy our pulled pork, chopped brisket, fresh cut fries, sweet potato fries, cheese curds, and our own baked beans and coleslaw. Watch for ribs and chicken on select days. Big Boar is back at George and Gillette, and still a delicious mouthful.
Yeah!
Understood. Little Caesar's hot and ready lunch combos now $4 instead of $5.
4 large slices of deep dish pepperoni pizza.
And a 20-ounce soda for just $4.
Get the hot and ready lunch combo for the unbelievable price of just $4. Wow!
Pizza.
Understood.